Hi everyone, Shedge here. As usual, no timestamps in the description below. Okay, actually that's a lie, because today we're going to be looking at your suggestions for the 8th anniversary Cocoppa Play Formation Timeline events. We will be going over each one respectively in their own video for the pose, filter, and dress and whatnots. But today is the formation. And I want to clear up, a formation is basically how you orient your character on your stage. So it's how they will be appearing. They won't be like the model, they won't be the pose, they won't be anything special effect. It's just basically where your position is on your show. I saw a lot of people suggest various things and they weren't related to the formation, so I think there's some confusion about that. Before I dive right in, I want to explain how I got these suggestions. Basically, I just scrolled on the timeline, found ones that jumped out to me, and collected them. Yep, that's basically it. I did try to look at various other languages, Japanese, Chinese, Korean, Russian. I was hoping to find Spanish or French or any other language, but I did not see any of those. So I did use the translator for some of them, and I'll explain them and go over them as we come over them. Otherwise, let's get started with my suggestion. Basically, I had this idea where it'd be like a group photo, sort of like a family photo or something, where there's like 2 in the front, 2 in the back. Obviously you kind of place it where there may be close up for some of the formations, but I was just really thinking this would be a nice group photo orientation. I was hoping it would be something like that. I do have a photo on the right to explain and show what I'm referring to, so hopefully that works. Next up is just another Anon. And their suggestion would be that the characters would be on the same side together. So basically there would be 2 characters on the right side or something. I think it's a good suggestion. You can make some very interesting shows of it, such as having the 2 characters next to each other walking on a date. So good luck with you, just another Anon. Very good suggestion. Next up is Hyouko, and her suggestion is having the characters at the bottom of the stage. I don't know if they mean like having the character halfway off the bottom of the stage, like they're like looking upward or something, or if they're actually like positioned at the bottom. I think if it's the former, it could make for some interesting shows where they're like close up to the face of the model, and then they have something above them that they might be staring off to, or maybe even trying to pop up scare someone. Or if it's the latter, I think it can make for some interesting thing, like, oh, look at this brilliant vista ahead, I have a long journey to go. So, good suggestion, Hyouko, good luck to you. Here is Ponyo's suggestion, which is referring to wanting a different style of stage. I'm not sure what they mean by that, but I think by the 2 back-to-back formations, maybe it's where they have 4 people together, where there's some 2 close together, so they probably position 1 on top, 1 on bottom. I think they can make for some interesting things, maybe even like a team duel type of style thing, so good suggestion, Ponyo. Hopefully you get your wish. So here we have multiple suggestions. So first off is from Bulka, and they want a mirror theme where the characters are back to back, like reflecting each other. I think this is a very good suggestion, and in all honesty, I think this might be actually what wins it, just based on intuition from the whole infinity theme where like the 8 is like mirrored on the other side. So I think it would be like symbolic of that sense, but I really like the idea, and if they don't add it here, maybe they'll add it on later on. So good idea, Bulka. Hopefully you win. Next is Bug. They want to see just a formation / stage item gacha that rotates every month. I think that would be a good thing because you already have the profile theme gacha. I mean, they could, because that focuses mostly on just your show. And while there are some stage items, it could be an idea to have, you know, just stage and formations and maybe even filters just to add variety to it. And then NPC Eloe says 5 people formation, let's go! First they have to add a 4-person formation. A good idea, Eloe. There's a lot of people that wanted 5. I've even seen 8 just to match the 8th anniversary theme. But we don't want to break people's stones and Cocoppa Play servers. So good luck. Very good suggestion. Hopefully we can have a whole variety of these. Next up is Nephuna, and they want it where the characters are like partitioned halfway off of the side of each show, as if they're just walking into frame. I think that could work, especially if they're like large and close up to the camera, as if they, I guess, the shot went off before it actually got into frame. So hopefully you can do that, and also could make for some unique like reunion type of shows. Very good idea, Nephuna. Next up is Ami, and they want a formation where the model is super close up. and I think that can make for some interesting things, as they suggest horror as if it pops out like you're just cheering someone, and then the next show you just have this large face in front of you to make for some interesting jump scares, especially if you have a creepy face on it. So very good suggestion, Ami. So here are Agemochi suggestions. The first one I want to touch up on is the one on the bottom, where they suggest having a formation where the characters are lined up in the middle in the shape of an S. They refer to the jackets of RPG games. I wasn't sure at first what they meant by this, but I think they mean the cover art. I found like this artwork from RPG Maker, where you can see the characters are formed in the shape of an S, sort of, in reverse, you know. You can see how they start out in the very back, small, and slowly getting bigger and close up. I think it's a very good suggestion. It would make for vibrant shows for sure. I just don't know if it's feasible, because you'll have 6 or so characters on there, and that would take up a lot of space on Cocoppa's server. But hey, they can always upgrade them. We pay them a lot of money after all. And the second suggestion is having 2 close-up models instead of just 1. A lot of people really enjoy having that single close-up model, so having 2 of them together would just make it even more appropriate. A lot of people actually suggested this, and you'll see a whole bunch of names here coming down. I think this could also be a runner-up of one that will be definitely coming in the future. Maybe we will be getting as well for free, because a lot of people enjoy it. Some other people that suggested is Shoubhy, Wephyr, Alle. Next up is Lilico, who is a Sister Club member, so I have to put them in here. I don't, but I just want to be nice. They suggest an upside down formation. That'd be a very unique theme to have. You can make some very interesting shows, especially with Alice in Wonderland, which we will touch upon later. But it would be a very good suggestion, so good luck to you, Lilico. And at the bottom we have Shuu, who wants a formation where the characters are close up and face to face to each other. So it'd be sort of like a lover's photo together as a selfie. Good luck to you, Shuu. Next we have a comment from honeylion, and the translation is death and life at the power of language. I have no idea what that's referring to, so let's go on to the next one. We have you instead of Shuu. They want a suggestion where they're taking a picture together, where it's like a group selfie where the character's in the background and someone's at the focal point in the front. So good luck to you. That would make for a very good show. I could see it be happening, and especially with the popularity of the close-up, you can definitely have it come into Cocoppa Play. And then we have Undercover Unicorn suggestion, which is having a formation where one model is in the top left and one is in the bottom right. I think it's supposed to be referencing Romeo and Juliet, where you have like some character like on a staircase or on a balcony looking down on someone down below, or even an angel coming down. I think this theme could work as a formation, so I would hope to see it come to fruition at some point. Good luck to you, Undercover Unicorn. Next we have multiple suggestions, but this time we'll be starting at the bottom with Junrei, who suggests a 4-person formation. As I said before, with the 5-person one, we need that before that. So good luck to you, Junrei. Then we have Sadistic Sister, who wants a heaven looking down formation. And I believe this is referencing how like God voices down below and having like rays of light, but sometimes there's like an angel or something looking down, and I believe it would be positioned in the middle. So good luck to you with that. Sounds like a very good formation, Sadistic Sister. And then Doll has a very unique suggestion, which I enjoy. And their suggestion is basically having formation where you can put them somewhere on your show. Now, of course, you can't put them anywhere on the show because that would get rid of the idea of formations. However, what they suggest is having like a small grid where you can position the character somewhere and move it around, or position them on a square. And I think that could work as a formation, and I think if you have it just as the single one in the middle as a formation, that could work, where you can at least make some unique shows and position them where you see it. I don't know if they would be able to add the zoom in function that they suggested in their comments, but I really enjoyed Doll's suggestion, and hopefully they'll add it later on. I don't think it would be one that could win the 8th anniversary suggestion, but I do think it could come on later, and it's a very unique idea. Alright, let's take a break from formation suggestions and look at general suggestions. First off is Bigblutotoro, who I believe is a Sister Club member as well, and they want a way for people to get moving poses or moving pair of eyes for free. This would be very good for the free-to-play players. I don't know if they'll do it, but hopefully they will add it and listen to all the suggestions coming through these hashtags. but I do like their idea of having a login streak or like login rewards for how many days you've been playing. It's a good way to show how long you've been playing, as well as rewarding your players for a long time activity. So good suggestion, Bigblutotoro. Then we have Hyrule Zelda Warriors suggestion, which is they want to bring back the Hello Kitty gachas. I think this is a popular suggestion as well, where they want more collaboration gachas, such as I've seen like Sailor Moon, Vocaloid, Attack on Titan, various K-pop and J-pop singers. So it's just a popular theme overall. Hopefully they can bring them back, and as well as add more collaboration gachas with various brands. And then they also want a way to get more coins easily. Of course, that's what everyone wants. Hopefully they'll be able to circumvent this, especially with the paid coin gachas, and add something more for people to get, but you never know. But good suggestions, Hyrule Zelda Warriors. And here's our final suggestion, and I just found this funny, and Cocoppa Play should definitely add it. It's from, I don't know their exact name, but Stars Glitter is what I call them. They've commented on my work before. And that's day 2 of asking for a Y2K Diesel Cop Copine Fairy Grunge Subversive Basics Gacha. Good luck with that endeavor. I just found that very funny with all these various themes combined into one. Good luck. Alright, back to the actual suggestions. We have Ennies, who has a suggestion for a falling down character like Alice in Wonderland. I think this could work, especially with the love for Alice in Wonderland gachas. They're a very popular theme. I think this could definitely work. It seems Looney agrees with you by saying, oh my god, yes. So good luck to your suggestion, I believe in you. And then here are a couple more themes. Arona says they want a formation where the poses are in triplets, where they're combined together in a cute way, probably where they're all grouped up together and you can see their faces, maybe even a close-up of them. Very good suggestion, Arona. Good luck with yours. And then here's another one from Sadistic Sister, which I enjoyed, which is floating models where one is sideways and one is upside down, referencing the prevalence of mermaid themes. A lot of people suggested mermaid themes. I think this could work, especially if they're floating underwater, or if there's like a stage where it's like partially showing the surface of the water and then down below. I think that could make for a very unique theme. So good luck, Sadistic Sister and Arona. Next is a suggestion from Hazuki, who has a suggestion for an idol coordination formation, where they suggest a 5-person one, where the characters would be sort of grouped up, I'm presuming like this from the Alle that I'm posting right now, or maybe even have a position where like 3 in the front, 2 in the back. So good luck with that. That sounds like a very good thing, and I love idols, especially the idol themed gachas, so hopefully they can add this. Next is Vanilla, who has a yin and yang suggestion going on. I really enjoy this, where one's like positioned facing forward and one's facing backward, and they're circling around each other. I have a photo of Naruto and Sasuke. I believe this is what they're referring to. And there's a lot of times where shows reference this sort of yin and yang duality. So I really like this, and hopefully they will add it. So good luck to you, Vanilla. Very good suggestion, and hopefully you can win. Here's a couple more suggestions. One is from Sukudai14, where they want it basically to have it as a magazine cover, where they have a close-up of the face, maybe showing part of the chest and upper arms, so that it would be sort of like a magazine cover. I think this is a good suggestion, and it could work, and it matches with that whole appeal of the close-up theme, which is a very prevalent thing coming through these suggestions, so hopefully they listen and add it. Good luck to you. And then Belladonna wants a fairy tale giant one, where there's one large character and one smaller character, maybe even having it where the character is sitting on their hand, maybe even sort of like a close-up of the giant, and then having maybe their hand pose, whatever, with the palm of the character on their hand. So good luck to both you, Sukudai14 and Belladonna. Very good suggestions, and hopefully you can win. I'm at a broken record at this point. Here's a suggestion from Melinda, and it's referencing Cocoppa Play's early days, where the characters would like pop up, especially when doing certain gacha spins or certain activities like the sheep, where they just like pop up and wave and have this like expressive emotion. I would like to see that return in some form, so hopefully Linda can get that pose to happen, or it could be at least like a pose similar to Kotori, which is how they appeared basically in the game. So good luck to you. Good luck to you, Linda. Very sound idea, and I wish you the best. Alright, home stretch. Here's a suggestion from Chen Amigu, and I believe this is referring to how characters have unrequited love for one another. I'm going to suggest like Naruto and Hinata, like in the photo on the right, or maybe even this image from Otoboku, where the characters are basically distanced from each other, where they have like a love or admiration for one another, and they want to have it like where one's hiding maybe in the background, looking for that character. I think it can make for a very unique formation and would play into the whole love trope that Cocoppa Play seems to love. So good luck to you, Chen Umdu. Great idea, great suggestion, and I wish you the best. Two more suggestions. Alice Red Sand wants two people flying, probably in the sky, in the air, high above, where one could also be at the bottom too. Good suggestion, Alice Red Sand. I wish you the best. And then Zoo Panda Queen also has like a high five formation, holding hands formation, where they're probably close together, having their arms up above or some down below, depending on how you pose them. Good suggestion as well, Zoo Panda Queen. Here's another suggestion from Nephuna, who basically just wants a way to show off their items to people. They suggested having a formation where basically you have your model and then in the background is various items that you just have littered about. You can also make it as a dirty room, or maybe even have it as like a sort of trophy case sort of thing, where you just show off your prestigious items somewhere, or maybe like an art gallery. I think this could work and I wish you the best with it. I just know that they want to have a way to view the inventory of others. Maybe if they add a trade feature in some time in the future, they can add this, but I really enjoy this idea. Good luck to you, Nephuna. Next is Ron, who wants a formation where they're basically close together, faced up, as if they're taking pictures in a photo booth. This would be very nice to have, especially if you can add like decor stickers or filters on top of it to match that whole photo booth vibe. I wish you the best with this, Ron. Very sound idea. Multiple suggestions here. First up is Usa Sugi Suki Menbu. They want it where basically they had the whole like doll growing bigger sort of formation, and they want to have that again with two people. Good luck with that. Then we have Podopang-i. They want a floating in space formation. They can definitely make this work. Maybe sort of also similar to the like falling animation or formation in the Alice in Wonderland suggestion. And then Lei wants a formation where the model is flying up close, so probably up higher in the air, yet they're bigger, and you can just like position them up where maybe they're like looking down from the sky or at the beach. So good suggestion as well, Lei. Good luck to all of you. Final suggestion is from Hachi Usagi, and they basically want a formation where it looks like it's on the anime poster, so there will be a slideshow of various anime posters sliding on the right. I believe it's also similar to the whole RPG-esque formation jacket, where you just like make a movie poster or a book cover or something similar to that, where the characters can be positioned on the formation and just make them have interesting poses and action shots and whatnot. Very good idea. They also have a suggestion of having like a king or queen card formation thing. This could be similar to the whole mirror reflection one from the suggestion earlier, where instead of looking back at each other, they're like facing away at each other. Good suggestion as well. I really like these. Good luck to you, Hachi Usagi. Hopefully you can win. And that'll be the end of these suggestions. Long video. I hope you enjoyed my thoughts and looking at all these suggestions. Do you have suggestions? Leave them down in the comments below for the 8th formation or the pose or filter suggestions coming along the way. Also, if you want me to look at your own suggestion for the 8th anniversary Elsa's sister NPC one, be sure to post your username down below and make sure it's character specific, so it has like all the symbols and whatnot down there. I believe you can copy your name from your profile or look at various comments as well. So if you want to do that, just post it down below and I'll be sure to do that. I expect to do it during the delivery events, so look forward to that. Otherwise, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Hopefully you enjoyed all these various suggestions and got some ideas for even your own shows maybe. I wish you the best. Good luck and have a lovely day. Poof, poof.